Life's a binge. Right?
Hey, man.
Hey, what's up? Hey, people. Hi. Look,
Video.
it's better setup. We're seated right. We have like stuff behind us. It looks good.
No microphones in our face.
It's better. So what's up, YouTubers out there? Thanks for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Anyway, we're just going to dive right on in. We're talking about 2 episodes this time of Supernatural. Supernatural Season 1, Episodes 2 and 3. You watched them both?
I watched them both.
Excellent.
Like literally within the last 2 hours.
Right. I watched them both yesterday, so fresh in my mind. And I took notes. So let's start with Episode 2. Episode 2 was the when Dingo, or whatever it was called. The Dingo ate his baby or something. What's that? Got to scoot back a little bit? Perfect.
The dingo ate his baby?
Who knows what it was? Sorry, we had to scoot back. But anyway, it was Batman is what I took it as. I don't know what the hell Wendigo is, but he was like a cannibal eating Batman.
Oh, he was that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the 2 episodes. You know what?
Well, you just watched them both back to back right now, so
Right.
You're probably like gonna combine.
They're gonna mix them up a little
Yeah.
bit. But what that reminded me of, first of all, it was good, like good creepy factor, very good creepy factor, and
the Wendigo one, the camping one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the guy looked like Nosferatu. Mm-hmm. That's what reminded me.
Yeah,
of.
no,
I'm
that's
sure
very
that
true.
Was, like modeled after Nosferatu, and I have like imagery of my childhood of that shadowy,
like, creepy vampire.
And putting the shadow of the hand across the girl's chest and squeezing it. And
dude, that movie's freaky. If you guys haven't seen it, go watch
I haven't seen Nosferatu.
But I've
seen enough of it to just be scared to death. They make it look so visually terrifying.
Yes. True story.
So they did a good job with that, making him terrifying.
Well, and so I took notes, and so one of the things that I put is that this episode was a very like X-Files-y type feel, where they had like the, kind of suspense building, and like they're trying to find out information. It was like, because the first episode was very kind of, like you said, standalone, where, I don't know, it was kind of weird, and it was just all like set up for them going out into the world. And this one was like, hey, there's this weird thing going on. We need to figure out what it is and how to beat it. So that's what I mean by it was very like X-Files-y. It was like, we have a problem, let's figure it out, and let's solve it. I
thought that they were going to introduce a new character. I thought the girl was going to be a new character.
Oh yeah, I wrote something down about that.
Because like, they show her. We
had 2 real episodes. We had the pilot episode,
right,
and then that one doesn't count. But these 2 real episodes, and both times there's these hot chicks that Dean gets to flirt with, and Sam is like left alone.
Can we please get on with the task at hand? Right. I'm mourning the death of my hot girlfriend.
Right, and now you get these hot chicks that swoon over you.
So I'm still trying to figure out how they're gonna do this show.
Right.
Like if he's gonna like be a womanizer, is he gonna have sex with women? Because they haven't really said yet.
I really hope not.
Well, for the first season, but you're reliving it as new for me.
I don't remember it.
You don't remember? Okay, good.
I mean, I remember very little of it, but
why not? Something. Because you like that it's a little bit more wholesome like that, or something. Or?
Well, I don't want the show to be all about that.
I agree.
I don't want it. I don't want it to turn into what you think or feared it was going to be based on like the initial thing. Where like sure, like having a hot chick and like him flirting and like all that stuff, and that's all good. Which is why that second episode, episode 3, like I was like, oh, you see it's the first time you see like a human side of Dean, where he's like trying to relate with the kid and like all that stuff. So I liked that in the fact that you got to finally see that he's not just this like cocky SOB, where he actually remembers his mom dying, and like he actually has, he's battling, quote, his own demons. That was terrible.
It's if anyone's equipped to battle their demons,
right?
It's the Supernatural brothers.
What I'm saying. I feel like that was legit in that aspect. When he said, when he's like, I'm really sad. When Sam's like, I'm really sad. Like, what should I do? And Dean's like, I know what helps the anger. And he's like, helping people and killing evil sons of bitches.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah! Like, that line just was like perfect. I was like, that's a fucking great line.
There were a couple of lines in those 2 episodes that made me laugh a lot. Mm-hmm. There was one in the second episode, which was a real kind of, to me, that felt like So I feel like a little bit of an homage to Nosferatu in the second
with like
episode.
the creepy shadowy figure.
And the third episode, I felt it was an homage to kind of Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
because there's like a lake it's centered around a lake.
Yeah, and
you
something
don't know
happened
what's
in the
happening.
lake. And it's the thing in the lake is trying to kill the people that that committed the crime in the lake. Right. So it is. So
the sheriff in that one, the dad, I should say. I don't know if he's a sheriff or what.
Yeah, he's whatever.
He's a
local
law
enforcement
guy.
Yeah.
And he says to the brothers, like 3 or 4 like super duper cliche things. He's like, if I ever, it's a high time for you to, hightail it out of here.
Get on out
and if I ever catch you in here, it'll be soon enough, or something like that. And he strings like 3 or 4 like total like cliche lines in a row.
Yeah.
But that actor, do you know where I've seen him before? Like the
sheriff guy?
Yeah. Because he looked familiar to me.
I do not know. I don't have that in my notes.
Well, maybe Supernatural super fans.
Yeah, let us know
who have gotten us on the show
from season 3.
Yeah, they'll say, "Oh yeah, you know who that is? He's the Nuba."
Let's see. Episode 2. I wrote 2 episodes in. 2 times blood drips on people.
That's a theme. It's a theme so far.
I don't think it happened in the third one. I don't remember, but
because that's the drip. Yep.
Yeah, it happened twice. So I wrote that down. What else do I have for the first one? Let's see. I don't know. This is riveting. I'm sorry. Let's see. I said emo Sam moments need to be less or end for the second episode.
Oh yeah,
because like he's just like he's sitting there like when they're camping, he's like off by himself and he's just sitting there and it's all like quiet and somber. And I'm like, I get it, like whatever, he's sad, but like just get on with it, like just come on. And then I wrote that down, but then like towards the end of that episode, like that kind of happens.
Are you thinking like, okay. Are you gonna be morose and like sad?
Right?
About
are you gonna be like dumb and emo this whole time?
Yeah.
Right. Where it's the second
jokes.
The second episode started and it was like him standing at her grave and I was like, ugh. And I get it, and it's driving the story along and you further empathize with the guy, but I was just like, come on, like stop showing him like brooding to the camera, all what I mean? Where he's like, I'm so sad.
If he's as an actor, if he's feeling like, can I please get a different little range, please?
Right.
Can I please crack up about something or fall in love again?
But that's all I have. So, and episode 2, it's very easy for them to get information from people where they're like, hey, I'm the sheriff and give me some info. And they're like, sure thing. And like, but they do have legitimate fake IDs, so it makes some sense. But at the same time, I'm like, they just walk up and get info.
Well, at the same time, they would be, I was thinking about that because in the first episode, they get, he gets arrested by the police.
Yeah.
And then it says, you have these fake IDs and you
were a witness
impersonating a federal officer.
You're now a suspect.
And so, wait a minute, the phone's ringing.
Right.
Oh, we got an emergency.
Good call on the delay or whatever.
Yeah.
Distraction.
But he would have a pretty strong police record, like people like this guy impersonated a federal officer and is a suspect
in a murder.
Right.
But they just like,
better keep
away,
your eye out
just
for
walk
him.
away.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he got away.
Well, then I wrote something down, but then I deleted it where I was like, why don't you tell these people like that creepy stuff is happening? Like tell them that, hey, all right, you caught me in my lie, but like I hunt these things. And,
demons are real.
Right. But then I wrote that down, but then they did end up telling like the guys camping that like that is a thing. And they're like, they went with it. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. What do I have for the third episode? Very Jaws-y opening scene.
It was Jaws-y.
The girl swimming.
Yep.
I even like went dun because like the underwater cam with like the sun in the background and like her swimming. I was like, this is Jaws. And then sure enough, she gets yanked under the water. I was like, that was Jaws. That's 100% Jaws.
Yeah, I am impressed that they're not over TNA-ing it.
Yeah,
but they do give it. They give it some good ones.
There's a little bit.
The second one, like in the,
I
thought they were like going to show nudity in the bathtub.
Oh, and when she's drowning or whatever.
And she's like yanking herself out of the tub. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Did I see him?
But no, you didn't because it's cable. It's not HBO. So
CW.
We won't get to see it. Damn it.
Oh, we'll see it next year.
Well, it's on Sunday. I'm going to see some boobs on Game of Thrones. Am I right? Well, you guys have already seen it. Anyway, regardless, what do I have? Oh, the Finding Dad drama needs to end to get to the boys just kicking ass, is what I wrote.
I was wondering about that too. Like, that's clearly like a plot point that
it's like the plot point for season 1 so far. Like, we need to find Dad. I'm like, I don't give a crap about your dad. Like, I saw him for 30 seconds. Whatever, he's done. Like, just go out there and kick Demon's ass. Like, that's what we want to see. Like, shut up about your dad already.
Dad's a demon. I'm telling you.
Well, then they're gonna have to kill him, and then it's like,
or they're gonna find out that they're part demon.
They're not. That's how it's not a demon. He's not a demon. BJ's crazy.
All right.
What else do I have?
Dad's dead.
2 real episodes in. 2 cute girls for Dean to flirt with. I already said that. I said the sink scene psych out with the plug, and then the scary part hit. So, like, when the kid was, like...
reaching in there.
He's like, and, like, the music all... And then he's like, Gunk! And he just pulls the plug, and, like, nothing happens. Yeah. And you're like, oh, I thought the scary part was going to happen.
Now, wait a minute.
Back in, right? You're like, come on! Then he goes back in, and, like, what? And that's when he drowns. And I was like, that was a good psych out. That first one was a good psych out. It made me happy.
Let me dig even deeper in this murky water that just appeared in my sink. You know.
And then the last thing that I have is, when does Sam get to be the hero? And I'm sure it'll happen. We're 3 episodes in, but so far it's like Sam's all mopey, and then Dean saves the day and gets to kiss the girl. So, like, when's Sam's time?
That was a little predictable. I mean, like, when they're running from it, you know, sort of near the climax of the scene, and they're running from him down in the alley, in the little cave, and you know that the brother, Dean is on the other side.
He missed the shot, and then they're like, oh, stand behind me. And you're like, yeah, that's great that you're going to die first, but, like, you already blew your shot. And then Dean comes, saves the day. And then the second one, like...
Did he give him, like, a Terminator line, like a Schwarzenegger
I'm
line?
sure they did. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
That got hot under the collar. He didn't really say that, but he burned the guy alive.
Right.
But then, the second one, like, he talks to the kid, and, like... He's the one that gets the kid to relate to him or whatever, and draws the pictures, and he figures it all out. And I did like the fact that they both dove into the water, and Dean just happened to get the kid. But seriously, Dean's a hero so far, and Sam is a mopey baby.
No, but they're both very attractive, like, not just in their looks, but, like, they're writing them in ways that make them
both so good.
Yeah. But I've never cheated before, you know. Them like, so yeah.
Anyway. That's pretty much it for this one.
It's a fun ride.
It's still fun so far.
It's fun, yeah.
It's cheesy as hell.
3 episodes in,
but it's fun. So
the effects are pretty good. It's good. Yeah. It's good. I'll give it 2 thumbs up right now.
Yeah, so far so good. So anyway, I hope you guys are watching with us. If you are, please let us know.
Yeah, tell us what you think.
Yeah, let us know on Facebook. Tell us in the comments of the video. But anyway, this has been Life's a Binge. I'm Jared.
I'm BJ.
And we'll see you on the couch.